I want to help you create the birth you want and desire. So what does that look like? Well, it starts with the words that you use and the way you talk about labour and the way you think about labour. So this starts in your pregnancy, and it's no accident that you have 9 months in which to prepare for your labour and birth. This is a time that you can really dig deep and start to think about what you want and desire, because it's totally within your right to put out there for what you would like to create. So do you want a hospital birth? Do you want a home birth? Do you want to have a water birth? So these are the things you can start to think about in your preparation. But the words you use are really, really important. So first I want you to understand that you need to start to surrender. The surrender is the first key word and concept that I teach my clients. So what are you surrendering to? Well, in your pregnancy, your body's changing. You've got so many things happening and you're growing another human being inside your body. So that takes a huge amount of surrender. So you might have this amazing figure and all of a sudden you're putting on weight and your breasts are growing and everything's changing. So your first concept and understanding should be about surrender in the pregnancy. But it also goes towards labour as well. So when you're preparing for labour, you've got to learn how to surrender to the contractions, to the intensity. So you need to do some training. You've got to prepare yourself the best way you can. And that is seeking out really good, positive education about how to breathe, how to let go. And I have to say, as a hypnosis practitioner of 28 years working with pregnant women, you really have to learn how to slow your mind down and how to let go. And hypnosis is one of the most effective ways that you can do that. So I have scripts available that can help you with that. The next concept is you have to trust in your body and its ability to birth. You have to believe that you can do this thing called labour. You have everything on board that you need to really let go and to labour this beautiful baby that you're creating inside you to come out. You have everything you need and you can do this. 100% you can do this. So they're two of the key concepts. The next key concept is having clear focus. What is it that you really want and desire for your labour? So have you thought about where you want to birth? So where you want to birth and the type of birth you want to experience should match. So often my clients would come to me and say, I want to have a water birth. And they'd tell me they were birthing at a certain hospital or a birthing facility. And I'd say, but they don't offer water birth there. Why would you choose to go to that place of birth when you want a water birth but you can't have one there? That makes no sense to me. So seek out where you want to go and if they can support you in the type of birth you would like to have. That's fundamentally important. And the fourth concept that I want to speak to you about is about having clear understanding of your birth wants and needs. So what is it that you actually want on your birthday or night that's coming? Do you want to have support people there? How many support people do you want there? Do you want a doula? Maybe you need a doula if you don't feel you've got adequate support. What else do you want? What are your birth wants and needs? Do you want to stay at home for as long as you can? Do you want to get in the bath when you arrive? Do you want to have a natural birth in a beautiful setting? Do you want to have a home birth? Maybe that's a concept that you want. Now, these are the things that you really need to start preparing for. As I said, you've got 9 months in which to prepare. So use it wisely. Seek out education. So many women spend so long on buying all the things for the baby. They research the pram and the cot and the car seat, but they really don't spend adequate amounts of time on childbirth education and preparing yourself for the actual labour journey. So who am I? I'm Gabrielle Target from A Labour of Love, and I've been a doula for 28 years, and I help women create the most incredible labor and birth journey. So if you've really enjoyed this video, go down below, subscribe, give me the thumbs up. I hope this has helped you in some respects to understand just a little bit more about what you can do and the language and the thoughts that you have around your labor journey and your birth are so fundamentally important. And don't be afraid also to stop women from telling you their negative birth stories. It's really important that you do this. You can say, please don't tell me your story. I'm creating my own story here. I'm writing my own story as we speak. I don't need to hear your story. Your story belongs to you. You own that. I'm creating my own positive labor and birth story. Too many women are debriefing on other women, especially new pregnant women, because they're trying to release themselves of perhaps a story that didn't go very well, a labor and birth story that they are struggling to deal with. But please stop women from doing this. It's really, really important. Focus on really, really positive stories. You can't do enough of that. That is something that pregnant women need to do more of. And in doing so, you are focusing and then starting to imagine yourself having these beautiful stories, okay? So listen to stories, watch beautiful births on YouTube. Very important that you get the visual, but also going back to hypnosis. It is so underutilized for being such an incredible modality. And I have scripts available to listen to for preparation. And I can't tell you enough how important it is to visualize your own labor journey leading up to the actual estimated date of your birth of your baby. And I say estimated because the EDD, women feel and are led to believe that it's their due date when their baby is coming, their expected date, EDD, expected date of delivery. It's not. It's the estimated date of delivery, give or take 2 weeks. So very important that you know that when a baby is ready to come into the world, it will come. Optimal fetal position definitely plays a huge role in that. And I'm going to be releasing a video on that exact topic. So stay tuned. Well, I hope this has really helped you. Reach out to me, please. If you need any help, if you'd like a one-on-one birth coaching session where I can help you to understand if you've got any fear around birth, any worries at all, please reach out. I'm here to help. And I wish you the most incredible labor of love. Birth your way.